Hi guys and welcome back. This reading is for birth number 3, which means all the people born on the 3rd, 12th, 21st or 30th of any month. This is the reading for you for the month of January 2021. Let's see, what this year is going to bring for you guys, especially in the month of January. So, the first card I have for you is number 11, Embrace, which means it's asking you, if you can actually take a look at the picture, you see how Lord Ganesha is embracing, um, his favorite animal, the rat or the mouse, as you call it, very closely, embracing it, showing it all the love and showing it all the affection. So, for all the people, who got new pets, this season, it is the time to show them love, to show them, all the joy, and to show them, or to tell them, how much value they bring to your life. Let me move these things a little on top so we can have the other things a little more. Okay, so that is the start. So embrace yourself. Embrace as in have, be high, like get high on self acceptance, get high on loving yourself, get high on feeling proud of yourself, and where you have come in your life. So all those things, you have to be focused on that, you have to be thinking about that, you have to just love whatever the universe is about to give you. And the first card I have for you is you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer, and Cancer is all about love. It's all about moon. Cancer is the sign of Cancer, the zodiac of Cancer is related to moon, and moon is all about intuition, moon is all about love, moon is all about telling the other person, being cool, being soft, and telling the other person how much you love them, how much you feel about them. And Cancer is an amazing sign, you feel very emotional, and that is exactly what the universe is trying to tell you. Number 3, be emotional, show your emotions, express your emotions, show love to people that you actually love. The next card I have for you is look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So not only do you need to show, love, but at the same time, with the full moon in Sagittarius, what you have to pay attention to is the fact Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius, the sign itself is all about, being a little eccentric, being a little weird in a sense that, being able to accept your weirdness, that you are a little different, you think a little differently. So if you can go, spend like a couple of seconds and just remember how the Sagittarius sign looks like. So half animal, half human. So sometimes it's okay to express emotions and behave like a human rather than an animal. So I think that is something it is telling you. And at the same time, as the message very clearly indicates, to look at the bigger picture, stay focused on the bigger goals, have your eyes set on the bigger goals, and appreciate yourself for it with the Embrace card. Let's see, from tarot, what is your theme? So we are starting with the Wheel of Fortune, number 10. So we have 11, so number 1 and 1, and then we have Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is about completing a cycle. So let's take a couple of minutes to just look at the card. So if you look at the card, well, you can actually see there are two colors. So if you draw a line through the center of the card, you would see this lady barefoot and wearing clothes that are tiered, and she's that are torn, tattered clothes, and she's standing there, she's wearing gray. And you look at this lady, she looks rich, she looks like she knows what she's doing, and what she wants, and she's wearing nice shoes. So what it's telling you is that time is not going to remain the same. So you always have these ups and downs in your life that that are going to change your perspective, the way you look at things. So be open about it, be open to whatever life has to show you. I think that was the first thing I said even before pulling out any cards, that you have to be welcome. So if things have been really hard for you, if things have been giving you trouble related to work, related to personal life, related to health, in 2020, I think 2021, especially the month of January, the things are going to take a turn. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's like your luck is suddenly going to change. So you need to have faith. So for you, I think January is going to bring this unexpected luck. And also Sagittarius sign is the sign of luck. And Cancer is a sign of intuition, so you are going to know as soon as your luck is going to change. So that is something, that is going to happen. A cycle is going to be completed. Your life is about to take a turn towards, like, towards better things. So let's see, what other cards we have from tarot. So the first card I have is the Five of Wands. So for many of you, they are going to be, some kind of conflicts. So either internal conflicts or, external conflicts with other people. There could be issues related to, ego. There could be issues related to the other person not understanding things from your perspective. Remember, look at the bigger picture. You are going to be looking at the bigger picture, but somebody, either in your work, or somebody you are in a partnership with, or in your personal life, they may not be able to see, your point of view. And I think that's something that's actually going to create, this kind of scattered energy where, you're going to be all over the place. So the next card I have for you is the Page of Wands. So Page of Wands here tells me that, you're going to be a little impatient. At the same time, you're going to be you might come across a little too aggressive for your goals. So a little aggression is coming from here, number Five of Wands, and then, a little aggression here is coming from Page of Wands. So Page of Wands is, somebody who gets his eyes set on a goal. He's very enthusiastic, he's very determined, he's very, like, in the energy kind of person, who wants momentum, who wants things to change quickly. And I think that's what you're going to be like. But that is also the thing, not only do you need to have passion for this thing, but my advice for you would be to listen to your intuition, to listen to your gut, to, give into your emotions a little bit, to understand. The next card I have for you is the Two of Wands. Guys, I have a feeling you are going to be dealing with a fire sign very strongly. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in the person's sun, moon, rising. It could be anybody in your life, but very strongly I do see, a fire sign that you will have to deal with. Okay, now I can actually say 100% there are going to be certain conflicts. There are going to be certain arguments in your life. So I'm going to tell you now, try not to get into any conflicts. Try not to, fight, or kind of, try to force the other person to understand your point of view. Give them a little bit of time, and they are going to understand exactly what you're trying to tell them. But right now, it's not going to work in your favor, and it's only going to lead to, problems and, confusion. So don't do it. The next card I have for you is the Queen of Swords. See, Queen, I told you, you don't try to have the other person understand your point of view. So Queen of Wands here tells me that you have to be very analytical in your approach. So you have to have a little detached approach, especially in regards to your emotions, in terms of the bigger picture. So whatever you have, whatever plan you have, it could be in your personal life. Maybe, you want to kind of, get together with your partner and, move to a different place. Or maybe, you're having issues at home from your in-laws, or maybe from your sister, or colleagues at work, or your boss at work has been annoying you. The advice here for you is to have a very detached approach and not get involved into any office politics. Yeah, office politics, very prominent, I can see. Don't get into it, try to avoid it. The next card I have for you is the Queen of Cups. So not only do you need to have a detached approach, but with the Queen of Cups is that you have to kind of appeal to the emotional side of it. So when I say emotional side, what I'm trying to tell you is that you have to feel emotional about the overall goal that you are working on, but not feel emotional about, the situation that you are in. Whatever conflicts are going to happen right now, you are eventually going to end up hurting people. And that's why I'm telling you to be a little detached from it. If you don't have your emotions invested, if you don't spend so much time, explaining to the other person, you guys are going to be okay. For people in love, I feel like, in the past you might have had, fights with your partner. And if you are in a separation, I do see, somebody taking a step forward, possibly the girl in the relationship, bringing out more love. But for a lot of couples, I do see, there could be a third party interfering in your relationship, possibly either the mother, um, the sister or somebody who is a woman, in your person's life or in your life, who could be interfering in the relationship. So you kind of have to make sure, you don't let this other person come in your relationship and, create more fights than you are already having. The next card I have for you is the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords, it's a card of manipulation. Okay, let's hold the thought for a little bit. Remember when I said something is going on and to have a really detached approach? Well, I was hoping this card wouldn't come, but it came. So, Seven of Swords, some kind of manipulation is going to happen, which is why I was asking you to have a very detached approach towards, whatever politics or, whatever conflicts are going on, because somebody is going to double cross you. Um, so this is applicable not only for people, in their careers, but this is also applicable for people, in their personal life. So somebody is manipulating you, somebody is not showing you their true colors in terms of what they want. And I have a feeling, this woman that I said could be a potential problem in your personal life. I feel like, this person could actually be, manipulating the entire situation by coming across as, they care for you but not really caring about you. So these three cards, especially for people who are watching this reading for their relationship, be very careful of this person. The final card I have for you is the Emperor. So the Emperor tells me, I think your husband or your partner is going to be there. They are going to be assertive and they are going to be supporting you. Maybe not so quickly, but probably by April things will improve, things will get better, and this person will support you. This person will realize that whatever you had been telling them, or whatever complaints you had were actually true and they were real. So let me know if this reading resonates, and yeah, see you next week.